Hey YouTube, this is Roux here. Now I got a little something for you guys. Firstly, I changed my name from Disparity to Roux as you've seen, but hopefully I can get the organization of Roux Gaming to change all of that stuff over for you. So all that Evolved Plasma stuff will be gone from my channel dashboard and stuff. Essentially, I'm just gonna make everything uniform, and that'll take a couple weeks, but it will get done nonetheless, so just hang tight. I know I haven't posted a video in a couple of days, but I've been really busy trying to find a team, and that's actually what this video is gonna be about. Essentially, I have found the team I have wanted to find for a very long time, and we have grinded until we have been completely exhausted. Today was a big day for us. We got our team together officially after kind of weaving our way through a couple undesirable players and that sort of thing. So essentially what we managed to do was craft the team we wanted, and then we launched straight into a tournament courtesy of our manager, who's Twitter. I said Tweeter and I meant Twitter and tweet, and I got stuck in between the two, so that's what came out. But yeah, I'll post his Twitter down there in the description, so thanks to him. In any case, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this tournament so you have a little bit of backstory. My topic on the video is going to be related to team chemistry, but before I get to that, you guys have to know exactly what made me come up with the commentary and why that's important. So I'll give you a little bit of background on the tournament first. Essentially, we made it into the semifinals of the tournament, where we were then tied 1-1. It was a best-of-3 series, so as you can imagine, the last tie-breaking map was very tense, but we got kind of blown out. I mean, I would imagine everybody was just kind of worn down by that point, and for a brand new team, we had a whole lot of stamina or chemistry. Turns out, courtesy of one of the players, whose name was Roux, after the match, he sent me a message pretty much excusing one of his teammates for some of his behavior with messages that he sent to me and stuff. But anyway, enough about that. I'm getting off track. Essentially, what happened was the team we were playing up against had been teaming for a year, and we hadn't even teamed for a day. So the gun skill on most of the match was pretty equal. The only thing that really separated us was how long we had been together. So, you know, all our plays and stuff were good individually, but the disorganization of my team was a key factor in our loss, because we hadn't had the chemistry to build the kind of rapid response reaction that you need as a team. You know, for example, if I team with my duo, Austin, you know, I know how he plays. I've been with him for years now. I know how Austin works, so it's very easy for us to have a synergetic relationship. You know, it's very easy for us to have a kind of mutual reaction. I know that if he's going to go left, that I'm going to go right, and we'll meet on the other side, you know, but it's not that easy with other teammates. And I'm not trying to trash talk my team by any means. Let me point that out there. I'm really not trying to trash my team. We did great. We actually took 3rd out of 16 teams, and considering that it was our first real tournament as a cohesive unit, I would say we did pretty well. Now, we had rehearsed some call-outs and stuff beforehand, but it was still an amazing game on our part, but we still didn't have that team chemistry. And unfortunately, the other team had plenty of it. They had been teaming together for about a year, according to one of their players. So it was just a matter of us trying to coordinate and communicate with a team that had already been in sync for a year. And to some of you who might be a little confused as to what I mean by team chemistry, it's the bonding between your team. And that is important, because when you bond with your teammates and you get to know them on a personal level, it creates a certain camaraderie between you that allows you to better predict the movements of your teammates. So, for example, I mentioned my duo Austin earlier. We have a lot of chemistry, and the reason that we have so much chemistry is because we've been together for a really long time, and not in a, you know, just as teammates and stuff, but we see each other in person all the time. Our families are connected, and that's the best kind of chemistry you want, is the kind of chemistry that's built from a personal relationship, both in person and off the mic. If you guys can, try and find teammates that you can actually go and see in person. It makes the relationship that much more authentic, that much more real, and you get to know the person on that much more of a level. And that really is going to come into play at events and stuff, because you feel like you're brothers. And it does a lot for your morale when you play for the guys that you know personally. And if you've seen somebody in person, you just tend to play differently. It's like when me and Austin are last alive and we're up against any enemy, we know that we're invincible and we know that we can take the world down. Now that might not always happen, but it's still that feeling, and sometimes that feeling is all you need to persevere at the end of the day. And I've actually tried really hard to make this commentary one that's not rehearsed. Generally, I've come into the habit of rehearsing my commentaries because it sounds more professional, but I feel like this one should be open and honest and true, and not something that is rehearsed. By the way, I just now realized the gameplay that I posted for you guys. I'm sorry, it's terribly uneventful. But in any case, it is just something to watch. So now that I've planted the idea in your mind, you're going to look at the gameplay and you might phase the commentary out. I shouldn't have even said anything. But where was I? Right, back to the chemistry in the team. Unfortunately, the only way to build this is to just keep playing. And for better or worse, the more experience you have with your team, the more chemistry you'll have. Now that is going to prove hard to make a switch or a break if you ever want to, but that's the idea with the chemistry, is that you shouldn't want to make a break with your team. Your team should be like the chemical bonds in diamonds, to use a chemistry joke that most of you might not get until you take Chem 1 in college, but that's how you should be with your team. You know, you guys should be inseparable. You should be a band of brothers, and the only way you can build that band of brothers relationship is to be brothers, is to, you know, really go out there and stick with each other and that kind of thing. So just do that, and what your chemistry will give you is a sense of bonding that'll give you a sense of how to read each other's plays. And, you know, once you have that, it really just does make the game that much more enjoyable. I'm a tactical guy, and I'm a tactical commentator. I'm a lot like Drifter, but come on. When you play with people you know and love, the game gets that much better, doesn't it? It has to. It does. And, unfortunately, I got a sick clutch. It was a 3v1 clutch with a shotgun, but I was recording the ending of the match, and I didn't get it. But I'll be recording all our gameplays from now on so that I can go back to this video and show you guys our progress as we make it, hopefully, to the top amateur circuit in our region. At this point, guys, I really don't have anything else to say. I've kind of burned my commentary, but as you can tell, I'm really excited tonight for the win, and I hope that you guys will stick with me on my journey to becoming a professional Call of Duty player. I'll see you guys next time, and please do follow me on Twitter at Roux_CMAX. I'll put it down there in the description. Please like, comment, subscribe, give me feedback. I want to reach out to you, the YouTube community. You guys are my friends, and I want to make each and every single one of you satisfied. And if I don't, you know, I understand that's the nature of the beast, but I'm going to do my best. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you next time.
Our UAV is online. Goliath armor ready to deploy. Squad, that was textbook.